Hello Trail Dogs. On this episode of no one's favourite channel, a man has to sit down.
I'm going to sit down for a bit.
Good lad. I thought you maybe weren't going to go.
Someone rides off the fourth largest feature on a trail.
Buddy, wait there a sec.
And some people look at a bridge, an unfinished one. My name is Gary. Welcome to One by Bikes. There are many different types of people in the world, some more amusing than others. Take winners, for example. They can be the most amusing people in the world. Now, by winners, I don't mean the people that come first, that train hard, that work hard. They're good sportsmen. They get the trophy, they go home, they're happy. No. By winners, I mean the winning type. I'm a winner. You know me. You know me. You know me. You know I'm a winner. That sort of person. The sort of person that plays to win, and second place is the first place of the losers. The sort of person that keeps their sports trophies on the desks at work. The sort of person that on their Facebook page lists as part of their interests extreme sports. Don't do that. It makes you sound like a total c***. I don't have a Facebook page, but One by Bikes does. Feel free to hit us up there if you like. Now, if I did have a Facebook page, I certainly would not list one of my activities as extreme sports. I used to skate and I never considered that extreme. I mountain bike now, and again, I don't consider that extreme. Well, certainly not to the level that we mountain bike at. There are crazy people mountain biking, and yeah, what they do could be considered extreme. What we do, not so much. I don't even consider what we do in mountain biking to be even dangerous. So, unless social media and the youth of today, the newspapers, etc., come up with a new class of sports called mildly concerning sports, then I think what I do in mountain biking, I will continue to call just mountain biking. However, what these fruitcakes do absolutely can be considered extreme sports. Check these nutters. sports should be considered extreme, and indeed I suppose they are. For one, I would not feel comfortable attempting any of them. And all of those sports have another thing in common. Did you notice? Yep, all of those sports were sponsored by Red Bull. Yes, the company that has given the world Max Verstappen also does interesting stuff.
He likes to be called Mad Max.
Does he? Does he really? Of course he does. He must be such a sensitive soul. Anyway, back to Red Bull. In the world of mountain biking, Red Bull organised some truly fantastic events. We've just seen the absolute insanity of Red Bull Rampage. At least as mad is the Cerro Abajo, I think it's Cerro Abajo, the Cerro Abajo street competition from South America.
10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, come on!
Coming up this very weekend, we have my favourite event, Red Bull Hardline. So what is Hardline and what makes it so cool? Well, Hardline is a downhill mountain bike race, but it's more than that. Hardline is kind of like this. It's where people have sat down in a room and said, you see those downhill mountain bike race courses that we have? The ones that are beyond the reach of normal mortals. Yeah, okay, I know the ones. Why don't we make a downhill mountain bike racing course that's out of reach for even the best of the professional riders? And then someone else in the room will have said, well, who's going to ride it then? And then the other person said, here's the great thing, we'll make it invite only, and we will invite only the very best riders in the world to come and race it. That is basically what Hardline is. It's in Dyfi in northern Wales. It is the brainchild of Dan and G Atherton. Dan's the builder, G's the racer. Together they have built one of the wildest tracks imaginable. I'll put it this way, I'll make it work for you. A normal World Cup downhill track is like a tiger. You need to be very careful, otherwise it's going to bite your head off. Hardline is a bear. Now, you put a tiger and a bear head to head, there are people who'll be thinking, oh, but the tiger's big and it's strong and it's got those pretty stripes. At the end of the day, we all know who's going home with tiger in its stomach. It'd be the bear, wouldn't it, going home with tiger in its stomach? The bear would kill the tiger, and Hardline is the hardest out there. And even better, there are now 2 Hardline courses. You have the original one, which started in 2014 in North Wales, and there is now Hardline Australia. Hardline Australia looks absolutely amazing. Have a look at this. Another cool thing about Hardline is that Hardline is one of the only competitions that allows both boys and girls to compete on an even playing field. Yep, the girls have a go at this one as well. Here is Louise Ferguson from Fort William, I think, going for it.
The different skills you need. It's interesting having Luis come from more of a crankworks background.
You can't really roll down this course.
Now, wouldn't instill me with confidence. Off the 10-metre bird. Oh man, big gap over the tree as well. Another massive gap there by 500. So looking like she's feeling okay again.
She's putting all the gaps. There's these little things in between that actually matter.
Yeah. Well, she sent that in here. She comes in the container. 60 feet cleanly across there.
Louise went for it a bit hard. Check out these nasties.
Progressing into the World Cups and now this being kind of the combination.
Oh, big one. Let's have a look, see what happened. Oh, yeah, it just gets tucked up.
She's still going for it.
Oh! Wow! Tuck the front hard in there. Full front flip for Lou.
Not to be deterred though, she picked herself up and then did this.
This sharp finish, this is one of the most difficult jumps.
Wait, Lou, insane. Wait, she's had 2 crashes.
She comes, she's going
You
to
want to
send it.
send it for the crowd for sure.
She's tucking it. Lou Ferguson has licked the stamp. She's going to send it. She pulls up. She's over. Thank goodness for that.
Well then, is Hardline beginning to appeal to you? Those were clips from Hardline, Tasmania in Australia. That's the bit underneath the big bit of Australia. Anyway, the original one is in Wales. Looking at Tasmania, do you think Wales thinks it has something to prove. Maybe? Shall we have a look?
Buddy, wait there a sec.
This is a bit of film from the brand new feature at Hardline Wales, the original Hardline. It looks, let's be generous, shall we? Let's say it looks exciting.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
You boys good? We go.
Benefit from that.
Yeah, because I'm starting to feel it now. I want to go quicker again.
What is the acceleration like?
Mental after you go past Simo.
And that was Wales's comeback. Okay, Tassie, so you think you're the big dog? How's this for size? That was a 70 foot or about a 25 meter ravine gap. That thing is absolutely... Okay then, well that's the new feature. Well, who's going to test it out? Bernard Kerr, of course. Bernard Kerr normally tests out the new features at Hardline. To help is Matt Jones. Matt Jones is a Red Bull rider. He normally does slope style, big tricks, upside down, spinning around, that sort of thing. He's not bad on a bike though, so why not let him have a go as well? And there will be a significant a third person willing to give it a try. We'll get back to him later. Now, as said, Bernard Kerr normally tries out all of the new features first at Hardline. Sometimes very successfully, sometimes not so. Amazingly, no matter how bad that crash looked, he got up from that and then the next day set the fastest time in qualifying. That's one thing. How are they going to get on with this ravine gap? Shall we go back and chat with Bernard and Matt and our significant other?
Hopping in and no brakes. I'm going to be going quick as I'm easily going to go over it, aren't I? Yeah. It's not a question of, it's a question of not pacing. You go from up there above the rock, no brakes.
Surely I'm not going to case.
No, you can't. I feel like all I know is you can't even go 6 inches too short.
I feel like if I just hop in and not brake, I'm going to get it fine. You do?
I think like hop in, just control it a bit. Oh, you would dab a brake?
Just maybe dab
and let it run.
Control it. I would just let it run at it. We're not going that quick.
I've decided I don't want to be the first over it. You know, there's a lot to lose. Not that much to gain. Don't need to be a hero today. But if Bernard does it and it looks good, I'll be straight off the thing.
Full speed and I can play with the lip, can't I? Try and not go too high, not too far. Fun? Yeah, it's just hop this, no brakes it. Because I don't want to be going too slow, do I? But you boys think speed's dialed. Hop, no brakes it. And just cruise off the lip, you reckon? As soon as I hop this, just do not brake. And just sail over the lip. The no braking bit is going to feel gnarly, eh?
You can brake.
Fun?
You feel like you need to brake when you
Yeah, for the lip, yeah, exactly. Good way, yeah, good shout, yeah, because I can just...
stop. Of course you can scrub the speed off, do it well.
Yeah, so if I go... I can always scrub speed at the end, rather than going too slow. Yeah, it's a long way to go. Hop, no brakes. And just a little jump. Got it easy.
Hell yeah,
my God. That was the most scared I've ever been. Oh, bit slower.
Right.
Oh,
Don't turn right.
that wasn't bad. Terrifying. Oh, you alright? How you doing, love? Oh, sorry about that. Sorry. That was mega! Lips too tight.
Isn't it? Yeah. We went bloody far.
Yep, let's do it. What's my line? It's a rock.
Like a little break when you land.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. It's just a jump, innit? Kaneki. Getting the old pedals. Helmet still up. Alright. Yeah, boy. See you in a minute. Maximum effort. Little break and then she goes. Maximum effort. How am I looking, alright? Alright. Here we go. Go on, Matt. Yeah, Matt! Yeah! Perfect! Yes, boy. How was that? The break was perfect, eh? Because you went with the lip. Could have broke more.
Yeah, you could have.
I got real bad jet lags. I'm going to sit down for a bit.
Good lad. I thought you maybe weren't going to go.
So we've seen Bernard Kerr, we've seen Matt Jones. Now we have our third particular party, our AN other, our significant other, Jim Munro. Jim will be the third person to attempt this. Have a look.
Yeah, Jim, you're the man. Oh, God.
So Jim Munro, they're not flying very well at all. Fortunately, he is okay. He got a bit of a bump on the head, a few bruises. The bike survived fine. Jim, if you're watching this, you won't be. We wish you a very, very speedy recovery. Get back on the bike, mate. You are a legend. What I would like to have known though, is that moment when he was taken to the hospital. He's lying there on the stretcher in accident and emergency, the emergency room. And the doctor comes by with his clipboard. You know that thing with the curtain gets whisked back? And the doctor says, Mr. Munro, it appears you've had a tumble off your bicycle. Would you like to tell me about it? And then Jim could turn around and say, tell you about it? I can show you the film. The look on that doctor's face, yeah, that would have been good to see. Anyway, I hope you are now frothing, champing at the bit to see Red Bull Hardline. Well, here's the good news. Red Bull Hardline will be on your computer some point this Sunday. If you're watching this in December, don't worry about it. Just go back and search Red Bull Hardline 2024. You will find it. But Sunday this week, from about 2 o'clock, not quite sure, go and watch Red Bull Hardline. Go watch the boys and the girls rip it a new one. It will be fantastic. I might not be there live watching it, but I certainly will watch it on the Sunday. I think live I might be out on my bike. Hey, you know, mountain biking. Watch it. You'll love it. If you don't love it, send me the bill. Right. Normally, I say, this is the last thing. There's only one more thing for me to say, just in case you forgot. One bite is one more better. However, seeing as this is a tribute to Red Bull and their Hardline, I thought I would leave the last word to Red Bull's biggest star, Max Verstappen. Take it away, Max.